Oh no, oh no, oh yes, oh yes. We are out here in nature, baby, soaking in that good vitamin D. Actually, I already got 15 minutes and we're in the shade right now, so regardless, namaste. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are funny enough. You are strong enough. You are capable of achieving everything you dream. This channel is going to be about self-love because I make the videos and that's what I'm about. Hi. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I'll actually take these off. We got squirrels above us. Bless them. Spiders below us. Bless them. Dogs and human beings on the trail around us. Bless them all. And bless you, my friend. Super glad that you came here today. Self-love. Why is it important? Increases your well-being. Why is that important? And that's what you're doing right now, you're being, so it might as well be it well. First step, in my opinion, is mindfulness. Recognizing where there isn't self-love, where there's self-loathing, where there's self-hate. A lot of it is subconscious thought patterns that have been developed over years and years of conditioning. You've conditioned yourself. Your parents have conditioned you, your friends have conditioned you, society has conditioned you, your religion has conditioned you, and all of that has created neural pathways in your brain which lead to that self-talk that's I'm not good enough unless I do this. I'm not smart enough unless I get this grade. I am not beautiful enough unless this guy likes me. I am this, I am that. You are not your thoughts. So the first thing is recognizing the negative self-talk, and in doing that, you cannot then recognize the negative self-talk. I did this in my own journey. I recognized my self-talk and then got upset at myself for having negative self-talk. Like, why am I beating myself up? So then you're beating yourself up for beating yourself up, and that is not productive. That's a vicious cycle of the mind. So you have to recognize that and then give it space. Realize that you're not that thought, that is just a habitual pattern that was developed, and what you do is implement another habit, develop another habit opposite of that. Affirmations. I am beautiful. I am well. I am living peacefully. I am happy. I am having a great day. I am smart enough. I am funny enough. I am everything. I am beautiful. I am that. I am powerful beyond measure. Fantastic quote. I am powerful beyond measure. It is my light, not my darkness, that most frightens me. That's what self-love is about. It's about recognizing the light within you. What movie is that? Some basketball movie. Coach Carter. Recognizing the light within yourself and developing that light. Because, as the quote says, when you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same. It's not an ego thing. You're not walking around like, I'm a mother. Like, it's ruthlessly loving yourself by ruthlessly accepting who you are. It doesn't mean you're not going to work to better yourself. You could just sit around, but I would get bored. So that's why I'm making these videos, because when I make these videos, I am not only engaging in self-love because it's something I want to do, but studying self-love because the videos are about self-love, and sharing self-love. All of those things are implicit in self-love. It's developing within me. And so, number one, be mindful of how you talk to yourself. And recognize it and accept it, forgive yourself, create another habit, which could be affirmations. Look up affirmations on Google, tons of stuff about that. The next thing, treat yourself like you are your own best friend. So many people are codependent today. They are addicted to their phones, they're addicted to some abusive relationship, and you will never be lonely if you love who you are alone with. This is something that I've tried to develop within myself. And it is so important because you cannot love another unless first you love yourself. You cannot have compassion towards someone else unless first you have compassion towards yourself. You have to develop these things from within, and then they express themselves outwards. It happens spontaneously. So if you are suffering, if you're depressed, if you have stress, anxiety, something building up in your mind, don't push it down and let it fester as a mental illness. Instead, accept it, see it, and imagine if your parents had it, or one of your siblings, or your best friend, or your dog. And what would you do? For me, that generates some kind of compassionate response, and then direct that compassionate response towards yourself. Give yourself a hug and be with yourself compassionately as you were when you were a child. Third thing, you are a flower. You are blooming. Everyone blooms their own way. All flowers bloom. You can't rush it. You can't stop it. It's going to happen the way it happens. But if you don't like the way that a flower is blooming, you don't change the flower. You change the environment that the flower is in. So part of that is the self-talk, the mental environment, recognizing that. Part of that is mindfulness. When you wake up, creating that space, realizing that you're not those thoughts. Part of that is who you surround yourself with, your friends. Do they pull you up and inspire you? Do they push you down? Do they add to that negative self-talk? So you may have to change your friends, change who you're being around, or help inspire them and develop that light within them by developing the light within you. Affirmations, environment. What are you feeding yourself? Your body is how you interact with the world. And just, I grew up praying before I ate. No idea why. I'm supposed to be grateful or something, but the food is life. And that life becomes your life. They merge together. So, I have gone vegan, plant-based, whole food, but I know that not everyone can do that. I recommend trying it for 7 days. You feel fantastic, full of energy, wonderfully connected, just grateful. But just whenever you're eating anything, do it mindfully. Use your senses. When you're walking, kiss the earth with your feet. We are blessed to be here today. The chances of you being born are 400 trillion to 1. And you've already made it this far. Come on. Made it through depression yesterday. Come on. You are alive and you are beautiful. So, self-love. Sending you blessings, good fortune. Oh, I can see you. You're good looking. Namaste. Until we meet again.